Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. You're watching us on PM eVIDYA channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. This is our webinar series on AI tools in education. This series is brought to you by Central Institute of Educational Technology NCERT New Delhi. And today we are going to talk about Curipod, what exactly this AI tool is all about and how it is beneficial and relevant to the stakeholders. We will have a discussion on the same. If you have questions, please feel free to get in touch with us. Take down our phone number, which is 8800440559. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT Official, you can send us your questions, suggestions and your feedback. Now, let me introduce you all to our expert for today's session. We are joined by Mrs. SONA OK. Ma'am, namaskar and a very warm welcome to you.
Good afternoon and thank you for having me here.
Yes.
I'm very grateful to CIET and NCERT team for making me part of this session.
Pleasure is all ours, and let me tell everybody that ma'am is PGT Computer Science from Atomic Energy Central School 3 from Tarapur, Maharashtra. Now ma'am, before you go ahead with the presentation and I'll be asking you questions at the end, I request you to kindly offer us a glimpse, what exactly you're going to share with us in the session. Can we have a glimpse of that?
Yeah, sure. Curipod is actually a content generator AI tool. So in today's era, everybody is using AI, and in education also, we are trying to use AI, even though educators have doubt about how AI will contribute in teaching learning process. We are very keen in using some of the tools in education also. So Curipod is one of content generator app, like I said. We can create lessons and we can also incorporate activities into these lessons, creating a student-centered learning experience. So using Curipod, we can change the conventional, the old method of delivering lesson into an AI-driven, student-centered learning experience.
Absolutely. With the help of AI, we can actually customize the entire educational experience, and it has brought some kind of revolution in the educational sector. So now in today's session, let's try to understand how Curipod works. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So welcome to today's webinar. Like I said, today we are going to learn about the app named Curipod, revolutionizing classroom engagement through AI. Like I said, Curipod is a content generation app and it is going to generate a lesson plan for you with a simple prompt given. And like every educators nowadays have a tussle of whether we have to use AI in teaching, whether AI is going to really contribute or AI is going to be a harmful tool for education. If properly used, in my opinion, AI can contribute. So today we are going to explore one wonderful app in AI which can contribute to education in a very large extent. By the end of the session, you will be wondered what AI can do to help you in teaching learning process. We will be moving on with some hands-on experience on creating a Curipod lesson. We will also add some interactive activities to our lesson. And I will also tell you how to use this Curipod in Indianized atmosphere, because Curipod is a lesson which is standardized in Western syllabus. So we have to make it in our syllabus so that our students can be benefited. So that also I will be explaining.
Okay.
Then what is Curipod? It is an AI powered content generation tool. It is designed to generate or invite the engagement of students in the class to create an interactive learning atmosphere by using polls, MCQs, open questions, word clouds, and whatnot. And one more advantage, if we talk about it, is globally used by educators. Those who are joining in Curipod are not leaving it, because Curipod is a great platform for collaboration also. if you are an educator and you are interested in working with teachers from different part of the world, you can definitely do that in Curipod. What is the advantage is that if you have a PowerPoint presentation in one of the lesson, you can share it with other teachers globally, and they can also edit and contribute to your lesson. And you will be able to you will be able to use the lessons prepared by the other teachers also. This way there will be a growth in teaching community also. Then why using AI in teaching? So people have a great doubt of AI because this is a very beginning era of AI. Everybody is worried whether AI will eat up their jobs or not. So it's not like that. If we carefully use it, it will be a beneficial tool only. So what AI can contribute is first advantage is save time. When we create a lesson or when we create something using AI, at least we are getting a starting point from where we can move forward. Our teaching community have lot of ideas, lot of experience. They want to use it. Sometimes what happen, lack of time, and they are so much means in lack of energy also. So they may not be in a position to creative thinking or creatively execute something. So in that case, Curipod like platforms give you a starting point from where you can start creating your e-material. So AI can create interactive learning for diverse learners. So that is a key point to be noted. We have learners from all kind of platforms. We have social distances, language distances. We have diverse learners in our country. So their needs can be easily obtained by using this kind of a powered platforms. And one more advantage, if we talk about it, is this Curipod platform works on mobile phone, tablet, PCs. So it is, you can say it's not platform based. You can work from any kind of device, and it works in low data connections also. So it is very easy for the student to access to your lesson from any part of the country, and it is most suitable for hybrid and online learning. Now we are talking about a new era of learning which is hybrid, which contributes in person and online learning together. So Curipod like platforms are contributing to these kind of learning environments. Then moving on to how Curipod uses AI. AI is completely used to create generate means lesson plans here, quizzes, and brainstorming questions, poll questions, voting, drawing questions. You will be seeing all these kind of questions in short time. I will be explaining to you. Then the first and foremost advantage I should talk about is real-time feedback and participation analysis. When the teacher is giving the lesson itself, the teacher can get the feedback from the students. Even if the student is hesitant and shy and doesn't want to interact, that student also will be interacting with you. I'll tell you how this can happen in a short time. And the analysis which you had in during your lesson, you can store it. You can store it and keep it, and you can understand the performance of the student continuously. You can monitor the student performance continuously throughout the year. Sorry. Then moving on to using this platform, this is a very simple platform to use. To creating, we will start from creating an account. So from the Corona era, we are using ICT tool lavishly into teaching. So we already know how to log into any kind of tool. So it's the same for Curipod also. You have to log into this account, log into Curipod account. First you go to the website curipod.com, and there you will be asked to sign up. You sign up, enter your details in the sense your name and which subjects you are teaching, your experience, and um, your area of interest, your email ID. This will be asked, and you will be asked to create a password, and that will be confirmed through your email. And once this process is been completed, you are ready to go, ready to use Curipod AI. Once you have created your account in Curipod, you can log in. Once again, close the window and again log in. Again open www.curipodai.com. Then click on login and log in using your email ID. Once you have logged in, you can start creating the content. Once your content is created by using AI, you can also edit. You can edit each and every part of the presentation. You can add a relevant topic which you feel it is not added by AI, then you can edit it. You can add the topics, whatever you want. And you can modify your activities also. If there is poll activities, open question, word cloud, and brainstorming questions, drawing questions, AI feedback, you can add all these things as per your choice. Okay. Then once you have created or completed the designing of your lesson, you can share it with your students, and or you can share it with the collaborating teachers team. How students can join? Student need not to log into any platform. Student need not to upload, or student need not to download or install any kind of application to join this platform. Okay, it's very simple. Once the teacher has created the presentation, teacher will share or teacher will start the lesson and will display the lesson using a PowerPoint presentation or in an online class. So a QR code will be generated, and student can just use his mobile and scan the QR code and log into this Curipod platform. So no email ID, nothing is required. Directly he will be drawn to this platform. Or if suppose you are running this class in a computer lab or in a smart class, student can just click on the link you have shared and directly get into your lesson. So the thing is, student is directly entering into your lesson, not to any other platform. That's why AI is able to give the feedback immediately. That's why you are able to give the feedback immediately. You are able to display the outputs or the responses you collected from the students immediately in the class. Okay. So this can be done from your home also, but it has to be done in real time. That is necessary. That we will see in short time. Utilizing existing presentation, it is one of the major advantage of Curipod. Suppose the teacher, the educator has a very beautiful presentation of a particular topic which is already made, and this teacher was using this presentation over years in his teaching, and he is very comfortable. So also he want to add or use AI. Then this teacher can just upload this PowerPoint presentation to this platform and ask AI to make this PowerPoint presentation into an interactive lesson. That will be done within minutes. And again, the teacher can edit, add polls, add questions, add activities to this lesson, and then present this lesson with the utmost enhanced quality. Last is assessing the students. Once you have presented the lesson, your students have logged into your platform, students have attempted all the means went through all the lesson and attempted all the questions in between and done all the activities you asked in between, played the game, everything is over. Then you are getting a real-time feedback from the student, and these responses you can store, and like I said earlier, you can use it for the continuous assessment of the student. Playing the lesson in class, it can be done in a projector. Just connect your device to the projector and open the lesson in Curipod and just press on start lesson. Lesson will be played one after the other. You have to just move through the slides and lesson will be played. Okay. Then you can start discussions and activities in between as and when it appears. So that's all for the presentation. Now we will move on to the next part. I'll show you hands-on experience or how to create a lesson in Curipod platform. Let's switch over to the website. Once when you have logged in, and you have signed up in platform, your screen is going to be looking like this. You can see we are already in Curipod home tab. Just take, I'll take you to the home tab. This is the home tab. So this is how your platform is going to appear. So you can see a number of tabs here and you may be wondering what is happening here. So let us see all these tabs and learn how this is going to work. Okay. So first there are 3 tabs you can see on the top: solution, resources and pricing. This solution is about different programs Curipod platform is running. This is not of use for Indian educators. Next is resources. Resources, in resources we have enough tabs like support, inspiration, compliance and about. In support, you can contact the Curipod team and you can chat with them and you can talk about the issues you are facing. And in inspiration, there are their blog is there, their webinars and even they have conducted on Curipod is displayed. You can go through that, and there is training presentations and videos available. You can go through that. And in compliance, you can see the privacy policy and agreements and terms of Curipod. And in about tab, it explains about the Curipod, how it became Curipod, and who all are behind this and how the AI is driving this platform. Everything is explained. If you are interested, you can go and read in detail. Now let us first of all create a lesson. Okay. For creating a lesson, you have 2 tabs here. One is on the rightmost end. You can see this tab, Get Lesson. And also you can see Get Lesson in the middle. How will you spark curiosity today? Below that you can see Get Lesson tab. Both the tabs are doing the same thing. They both are used for creating the lesson plan only. But you can see a down-headed arrow on right next to this Get Lesson. So once you click on this tab, you can see 2 tabs popping out. One is Create Lesson with AI. The other one is Create Blank Lesson. So Create Lesson with AI will help you to create a lesson using completely AI. You don't know anything about the lesson. You are going to use completely AI to create the lesson. Now next one is you have enough idea about the topic and you are going to create your own PowerPoint presentation here using this particular platform. Okay. So any one of the thing you can select from this tab. So apart from that, on the left side pane, you can see Home, My Lessons, My Reports, Collections, Inspiration, Training and PD, Trash, and Help Us Improve. Home is the tab which you are seeing now. In Home, your recent lessons are being displayed and recent reports are also displayed. Recent lessons are the lessons which you have created using Curipod. Okay, so far whatever lessons you have created using Curipod will be displayed here. You can see all the lessons you have created. And next one is report. Report means all the recent reports. Once you have created the lesson and you are presented to your students, students will automatically respond. So all these responses are recorded and these records are kept in a file, and that file is called reports. So these reports are kept in the recent report file, so you can go through the reports of students later on if you want. And collections money, there is collections of your presentation. Is this platform Curipod not only help you create a lesson plan, it has n number of ready-made lesson plans available. Okay, if you want to use the ready-made lesson plans of your choice, you can choose this lesson plan and keep it like this arranged in your library, in your collection, so that whenever you want you can rerun this lessons in your class. So collection tab is for that, and then inspiration, it is from where we collect these tabs. Okay, this is where all of the ready-made collection of lesson plans available. So from where here only you collect the tab and add it to your collection. Okay. Now training and PD, this is again the training and PD which was available in the resources. Here is also training and PD. The same thing is here. So training and PD has YouTube videos, PPTs, presentations, PDF, through which you can go through and learn about each and every tab of Curipod, and you can learn by yourself how to use this platform. And trash is where suppose you have created a platform lesson and you don't like this lesson at all, you can remove it and you can just delete it to trash. Help us improve is if you have any suggestion, you have feedback to give to Curipod, you can click on this tab and contact them and drop your message. You can tell them what are the added advantages you want in this platform, you can communicate. Okay. Let us go to the home tab once again and let us start creating our own lesson first. Click on get lesson from here, click on get lesson from here, anywhere. So I am going to click here. So it again transforms or takes me to another window where I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options popping up. All these can be used for creating a lesson. Okay. So what all are this? We will see one after another. The first one is build writing skills. So Curipod has a favoritism to English language, so language teachers can benefit from this platform. If you click on this build writing skills tab, it will open a number of already created content which is already available in the library, and it shows the activities which you can run in your class. Suppose you are going to the class without preparation, you can run any one of these activities from this class directly. Okay. There is argumentative writing, 5-minute writing practice, informational writing and narrative writing. Any kind of activities you can choose. This is 5-minute writing practice which is active now. Let us take this one. Yes, Dave, right now. Okay. I'll click on this. Let us see what happens. So it gives me an explanation about this activity. Your class has been granted a yes day. Anything you want will happen. How many ideas can you think of? Use this 5-minute writing activity to participate, practice brainstorming topics to write about. Sometimes teachers know this better. Sometimes we get arrangement periods enough. So in this periods, you can use this kind of activities to get the attention of the student, to engage students. And also this will improve their English learning ability. So get this lesson by clicking on get the lesson. Okay. Now this in this you have to mention the grade. Okay. So let this grade be 6th standard. I am going to give this lesson to 6th standard. So AI will generate or customize this lesson according to the standard. If I am choosing a 3rd standard, AI will customize this lesson for 3rd standard. Okay, get lesson. I have clicked on get lesson. So AI is in working, so it is going to create this lesson now. You have to wait 1 or 2 seconds for AI to complete this lesson. Once AI has completed this lesson, you can run this lesson on your screen and you can ask the students to write about. This lesson is about writing an essay or a paragraph. The student will be writing and submitting, and you will be able to see it immediately as it is done. So you can see the slide 1 is yesterday, the topic is yesterday, and slide 2 is your class is when it is an activity, your class is been granted and yesterday. Anything you ask for will happen. Brainstorm as many ideas for yesterday as you can. Be ready to tell more about your ideas. So once the teacher is running this particular slide, student will get a blank screen. Okay, teacher will be running this screen, but student will be getting a blank screen in his mobile or in his computer, and he will be asked to write. So student has to look into the teacher's screen, and then he has to write in his screen about this yesterday. What is his idea about the yesterday? And he will write and submit. As soon as all the students submits or the allocated time for this activity completed, then teacher will get all the responses from the student, and teacher can respond, or AI will respond immediately to the student. That option also you can make happen in this slide. This is again another activity. Choose idea for the yesterday, one of your own from your classmates. Tell about it in detail to make your vision come to life. Okay. So this was a word, first one was a word cloud activity where student will write about 1 or 2 words, and it will create a word cloud, colorful word cloud platform. And this is an open question where student will write about a paragraph and respond to this question. Okay. Then let us go back once again to our session and continue with the next thing. Purify my slides. This is what I talked about earlier. If the teacher has already a presentation in hand and teacher don't want a completely AI driven presentation, teacher can create or convert his or her presentation into AI driven one. So for that you can click on this and you can add your presentation. Select your presentation. So click on this down-headed arrow and upload your presentation. And I am going to upload this presentation. It is arithmetic. It is on arithmetic operators in Python programming language. This presentation is made for 11th class. So I'll be selecting 11th class. If I have a learning outcome, I can type about the learning outcome here. So I'm going to write, describe about all, or not describe, I'll talk about, give a understanding about, okay. And understanding about all operators in Python. This prompt must be clearly given because AI is going to create your PowerPoint presentation from the prompt. So you have to be very good in giving prompt to AI. Okay. So I'm going to ask AI to create questions for me. Okay. Also add activities. Okay. Not questions. No, let it be output questions. Output questions. It says the students in between. Okay. So this is my prompt and language is English only, and now I can click on get lesson. So this is again going to take some time to create the PowerPoint presentation. So AI is reading the learning outcome which I have set on the presentation, and first and foremost thing, you are the master, the educators are the master of the topics, not AI. So once AI is adding elements to your presentation, you have to review your presentation again and again before you are presenting it to your user. Because what happens, always AI will not be correct. AI, it takes data from internet only. So sometimes the facts may not be correct. So always fact checks with AI before submitting or before displaying your lesson to the students. So this was my presentation. This is my original slide. The first slide, AI hasn't given any change. It is the original slide only. The second slide is also mine. It is also original slide. Third slide, again, it is correct only. And up to sixth slide, AI hasn't done anything to my presentation. But see the seventh slide. Okay, it is a question. I haven't added any question to my presentation. So this question is generated by AI, and this slide also added by AI to my presentation. Calculate the result of 8 plus 7 minus 5 in Python. So when this slide is going to this presentation is going to the student will get a space to write the answer to this question. And AI will check the answer and will tell the student whether it is correct or not. Okay. Then go through the next slide. Each slide is just like that, all original slides only. But this slide, this one, what will be the output of 9 //2 in Python? It is a poll question. It is not my question. It is AI generated question. And you can see this is a drawing question. Draw a number line showing the result of 15 modulus 4. This is a question generated by AI, and this is also a question generated by AI. Explain how you would use Python operators to solve the real world problem. Okay. See, so this AI went through my slides, power presentation, and it understood my presentation. It read the content in my presentation and created aggregate question and added wherever it was needed. So isn't it amazing? Is AI harmful to educators? No. AI is helping educators. Okay. At least you have got one starting point. Now if you want, you can edit this PowerPoint presentation as you like. Okay. So how you can edit all the elements are here. You can go through the elements and edit this presentation as you like. I will once I will show how this presentation is going to be shown to your student. Okay. Uh, if I click, suppose this presentation is completely ready from my side, I am going to present it in the class. This is the same way. I will open curipod.com. I will log into this platform. I will open my presentation from my recent presentation tab, and I am going to click on start now. Okay. This is the start now button, and this is what the teacher is going to present. And a background music will be there. If you don't want to just mute it. So this slide will be shown to your student. This you can present in a projector, or if you are conducting an online lesson, present it in your online lesson, share the screen and present it to your student. The student only has to write the code, or has to copy, scan the QR code to be part of this lesson. Okay, that's all. So let us go back to this lesson once again. This was about how you can create a lesson if you have already, if you have a PowerPoint presentation already in your hand. Let us go back and create our own lesson now. Means our own lesson in the sense we will ask the AI to create a lesson out of nowhere. Okay. For this, you have to click on Generate a Lesson tab. Click on the Generate Lesson tab. You will be guided to this kind of platform. Okay. Some of the subjects are given here. These are the subject I have chosen while I was signing up in this platform. I selected social science, maths, world language, etc. as a teacher. And if your subject is not shown here, no need to worry. Click on the other subject and select the subject or type the subject if the subject is not shown here. So here I am going to create a PowerPoint presentation on the subject science. So I'll click on science. and I'll again click on biology, and again I am asked to write the prompt. So again, educators, I want to tell you, it's all on your prompt. The prompt has to be exactly clear, learning outcome has to be given very specifically, then only you will get a perfect lesson plan. Okay. So here I am going to create a lesson on photosynthesis. So photosynthesis, so learning outcome should be uh, understanding. So there is an error in spelling that you can correct. Understanding about how plant uses light to create glucose and oxygen. Okay, this is my prompt. I want this much only, and this is for 6th grade. So I am selecting 6th grade here. English is the language, and I will click on get lesson. So again, my AI has read my prompt, and this prompt is converted into content, and this content is being added with interactive elements like polls, activities, word cloud, etc. is being added to my presentation, and it is creating pin now, and my presentation is almost ready. I'll be getting my presentation within few seconds now. Again, regarding this prompt, I will say, if you are not knowing how should I give the prompt, you have ChatGPT or Gemini, you can type or you can take help of ChatGPT to create prompt for you. Create a prompt for generating a lesson plan in Curipod to create a lesson for photosynthesis. You will get a number of prompt. You can copy and paste the prompt here, and you will get exactly a well-planned lesson. So here you can see my lesson completely is prepared by AI. Let us go through and see whether it is properly made or not. First slide is sunlight natures recipe for oxygen. Okay, this is because I have given prompt like that. It also created the heading like this. Now objective is my learning outcome. The learning outcomes, the language is been modified, and it made it better and given as the objective was of my slide. And the third slide is for the is to pique the interest of the student. Did you know that single tree can produce enough oxygen for whole family for a year? Okay, so this can be led to a discussion, and students can be led to your class automatically. If once this discussion started, you and your students got connected, now you can smoothly land into your topic. Now let's explore this kind of slides. If you don't want, you can remove. You can see this three dots here. Click on this top dot and just click on delete, and it will be deleted. Okay, then move on to the next slide. This part here, it is explaining, yes, it is explaining what is photosynthesis, okay, in a text. So you can read out or ask the student to read and understand. You can explain using this slide. And next is a drawing activity. It is an activity. See, prompt are being given to the student. This is the text it will be showing, and in the student screen, student will be asked to draw. Okay. Photosynthesis, a process by which the plant uses sunlight to make the food. Glucose, a type of sugar. Oxygen, a gas released during the photosynthesis. Okay, this prompt are given now. The student can draw how plant uses sunlight. So each student will be drawing according to his or her explore means knowledge or exposure to this particular subject. Okay. Then after the 40 students has given the response to your topic, you can close this activity, and either you can display this activity on the screen, or you can give feedback to individual students, or you can show the student activity, each student's activity on the screen, and you can discuss. Okay, this way your class will become more interesting. Now here comes a multiple choice question. What do plants produce during photosynthesis? Here the student will get to answer this multiple choice question by clicking on the answer. And this is also an activity. You can end this activity uh, by clicking on end activity, or automatically time is scheduled for every activity. So you can click or either the time expires or activity automatically expires. Okay. Now let us learn about some of the tools which is here on the left pane. These tools are used for editing your presentation which is made by AI. So this complete presentation is made by AI. So if you want to edit, add elements, more elements to it, you can do so by using all these tabs given in the left side panel. The first tab is add a new. Click on add a new. There is two tabs, create your own, generate with AI. You can click on anything and add the activity. See, open question. It is an open question. It's like you can see an open question here. This kind of question, one more if you want to add in between any of the slides, click on this and one more open question will be added. Right, you can write the question here and the question will be displayed. Okay, this is the open question. I'm deleting it because I don't need that kind of question here. Now next is a poll question. If you want to add poll question, just click here and the poll question will be added to next to the slide, which slide is active now. And then there is an AI feedback. AI feedback is such kind of slide in which you can add the question or AI will make the question. Okay, both the way it will run, I will show you later. So once you have added the question, once the question goes to the student answers the question. Immediately after the student answers the question, AI will give feedback to the student. You need not to give, teacher need not to give the feedback. AI will automatically give feedback to the student. Okay. So that's it. Then word cloud question. If you want to add more word cloud questions, you can add word cloud questions to it. AI whiteboard is a drawing whiteboard. If you want to add AI whiteboard to your questionnaire, you can add that. If you want to add more slides to your presentation, there are different type of slides are shown here. Like here header file. If you want to add a header slide, you can add that. Image slide, you can add that. Header and text slide, you can add that. So you can add such kind of slides here. And going on to upload, this is the same thing we have done earlier. If you have an already created presentation, you can add the presentation here. And that presentation can be converted into interactive element, and that will be added to this presentation at the end of this presentation. So you can create a complete or whole presentation for the chapter or the unit.
And I think that is very creative and interesting also, ma'am, because this way you have the liberty and the options to add new things and make the presentations really interesting and catchy. Now, ma'am, we are left with only 2 to 3 more minutes. So, if there is anything important that you would like to share, please go ahead, else we can take up a few questions.
Sure. One thing I want to show to the educators that this is the translate button. If you want to translate your presentations into any other language, regional language, which NEP 2020 suggests now, you can convert it into any language. Suppose you want to convert your existing PowerPoint presentation into Hindi language and select slides, how many slides you want to convert, that also can be done. If you want to convert only 2 slides, 3 slides, that also can be done. So select the number of slides and click on translate, and it will be creating your presentation in the particular language you mentioned. So this will be beneficial in this era of after launching NEP 2020. Teachers can make use of regional languages also in the class.
Right. And now, because it is such an important tool, ma'am, that of course, since in this series we are talking about different AI tools for making these educational resources really interactive and engaging. I just want to ask you, how is it going to impact the role of teacher in a classroom? Do you think AI is going to replace teachers, or is it just a support system or an add-on?
AI is never going to replace teacher. A teacher has experience, teacher has a personal touch, teacher know the student, teacher knows the mood of the student, teacher knows the classroom, and that cannot be replaced by any AI tool. AI can only support the teacher in creating the lessons, in teaching. In the daily teaching learning process, AI can contribute. That's all.
Okay.
AI is here to support only, not to replace.
Right. And ma'am, like, can students participate anonymously also while using Curipod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Students can participate anonymously in Curipod since Curipod doesn't require any student to log in or give their email ID or name. So if you have a student who is shy, hesitant to
Yeah.
answer in a group, then you can ask the students to anonymously log in and answer the question.
I think that really sets the tone for inclusive education as well, where students from all strata can actually come, participate, and use this wonderful tool. Now, ma'am, due to time constraint, I won't be able to take further questions, but I would like to thank you for your contribution to this session and for explaining this tool so efficiently to all our viewers. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, viewers, that was our webinar session today on Curipod, where we understood how we can use this AI tool and make our lectures really interactive, engaging and joyful at the same time. Now, here are some important updates for you. So, let's begin with Balpan Ki Kavita. Yes, the competition is still continuing and we have information in the form of video for you. Let's have a look.
क्या आपको भी गीत कविता पढ़ने लिखने और गाने गुनगुनाने में रुचि है? तो आइए शिक्षा मंत्रालय भारत सरकार की एक अनूठी और सराहनीय पहल का हिस्सा बने तथा भारतीय भाषाओं और अंग्रेजी में लोकगीत और कविताएं भेजें। आप दिए गए लिंक पर अपनी रचनाएं अथवा किसी अन्य रचनाकार के गीत और कविताएं भेज सकते हैं। भारतीय भाषा कविता प्रतियोगिता के नियम आदि भी आपको इसी लिंक पर उपलब्ध होंगे।
We wish you all the luck for the competition. May you all come out with flying colors. And now another important update. This is regarding NCERT textbooks. Yes, NCERT textbooks for grades 4 and 7 are now available on Amazon, Flipkart and the official website of NCERT. So grab your copies now. And before I leave, let's take a quick look at the schedule, what's all coming ahead. In a short while from now, you can watch our session Sahyog, where we will talk about activities to boost mental health and physical health. You can watch all these programs that have already been aired on our different platforms. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you. Namaskar.